Yo, what is up, everybody? Mic check. Can everybody hear me okay? Hopefully, everybody's doing good this morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. We should be live. We should be live. We should be live on YouTube, TikTok, Kick, Twitch. I think I've tried this before and it didn't work. Here we go. Yeah, we're live on Twitch, live on Kick, YouTube. My computer is going to explode, but welcome in, everybody. Let everybody get in here, settle in. Yeah, killing it. Welcome in, everybody. We are live on YouTube. Yes, sir. What's up, guys? Welcome in, everybody. Okay, give me a second. All right, what's that, guys? Because the chat is. Let me refresh the chat. All right, here we go. We want the funk. All right, here we go. Welcome in, everybody. This is the risk disclaimer. Let this sit here for a second. What I do and say is not financial advice. I am a successful day trader, but the goal of this live stream is educational purposes only. Do not copy trade. Do not try to fade. It won't end well for you. All right. Tell you what, the chat is cooked. I can't see it. Oh, a multi-stream. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We want the funk. All right, because what's happening is, hold on. What's happening right now is my Twitch chat is like the main chat that's popping up, so I haven't seen any YouTube comments. All right, hold on, I got y'all. Let me figure this out. Okay, YouTube. Damn it, Streamlabs. All right, let's get into some trading. Dude, I need the YouTube chat to pop up, not the damn Twitch chat. Nobody's over there. How do I fix that? Y'all just give me 1 second. 1 second. Uno momento, chat. kind of. Okay, now I see YouTube chats. I didn't see the old YouTube chats. Now I see new YouTube chat. Here we go. All right, Eric, Slee, what's up, guys? Catch the morning squeeze. No, honestly, didn't do any trading this morning. All right, now I can see the comments. Chilling. TikTok, welcome back. Like I said, the YouTube's where it's at. Anyways, yeah, no, we didn't catch that morning squeeze, but that was a nice move. Tate said, wanted to say thanks. Feel like I've learned a good bit just from watching. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate it. Yep, just from watching. That's what I mean. I try to teach as much as I can, and I feel like what better place than right in the middle of it, in the thick of it, in the battlefield. Gonna follow your trade today. Do not. What's your YouTube? It's BPCTrades, same as the TikTok. Okay, let's check out some markets. I really haven't even looked today, so let's kind of tune into it. Took my first payout on Topstep. Nice, dude. It's Friday. Let's check out Bitcoin. I know. Wow, Bitcoin's. What do we think, guys? Let me revert to you guys. I mean, I could see NQ going either way here. Still in a higher time frame downtrend. Two nice up close candles on the daily. A little bit of hesitation though with top wicks. Kind of closed at 50% of yesterday's range. Had a little bit of a bleed up in the overnight. I think we might have an opportunity to get some range trades in, but apart from that, I'm not going to look for more than, I'm not going to look for a 100-point move today, probably. Couple micros. Let's try to make a couple $100. And then I had a cool idea. If we make a couple $100 at the end of the stream, we're gonna look to do prop firm giveaways, but that's kind of unrelated. What I was gonna say is, if we can make a couple $100, I'll log into my Topstep dashboard and I'll take the payout of however much we make. I'll take the payout if we make money. If. Got to get on Kick, dude. I'm on Kick right now. Why is Kick so good? Yo, I appreciate y'all. YouTube, run the likes up. Right now, I'm on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. My computer's gonna explode. By standing, try to get that ad rev, chat. Need to buy more evals with code BPC. My Funded Future still got those rapid accounts, daily payouts. Tradeify now with daily payouts. Take Profit Trader, been had daily payouts. Code BPC best discount. No, so look, I've got my Topstep live account. I've got my Tradeify live account. They're both healthy. I'm up on both of them. Well, long term, I'm not really up on this Topstep account, but I mean, I've taken like 60K in payouts out of it. My balance is here at like 64K. The Tradeify account is in like 12K of profits. They're nice. I just use them. I trade them daily, and the goal is to whatever I make, just take the payout, and like that's my income, But I've been kind of trying to do some more evals and pass some more combines and get some more funded accounts, but I keep buying them and I keep blowing them, and I'm not in a good. It's hard enough to manage these two live accounts. I almost feel like, okay, I've got two live accounts, so I'm just invincible. I can just full port these combines, and it's not a fun time. So once I feel like I can focus a little bit more on trying to do that, then we're going to try to get some more combines and get some more funded accounts. But right now, like, it's very hard to manage two live accounts and take disciplined trades and still try to like trade evals and fundeds. Kind of feel like I'm at my max. There's only two other firms I would like to have live accounts with. That's My Funded Futures and Take Profit Trader. But right now it's hard. It's difficult to juggle two prop firm live accounts. This was a sand. Yeah, we're looking at this kind of pushing into this low at 470s. I mean, there might be a window of opportunity just for a break under 467 here. As we continue to see buyers get rejected, lower highs, micro pullback, 500s can't even hold a bid. There might be an opportunity just for like a quick 30-point play from like 480s down to 460s, 450s, and just kind of let this pattern complete that double leg pullback that it's trying to move through. Something like that micro pullback. We move into 460s. I was going to say you get a VWAP test down there. Yeah, you'll get a VWAP test down there possibly. So there might be a play from here past this low. Just kind of getting in and not getting into a lot of drawdown is going to be the tricky part. I'm gonna get two micros here at 482 and see if we can kind of get some follow through to the 460s here. If I don't start to see it, I'll just jump out of it. I'm just looking for this low to get taken here. And if we kind of hold this 20-point range down here, maybe we can just kind of get in, get out, see green, take green. Trying to start the day off with a small base hit. Trying to position ourselves for if we do see some selling through 460s. I kind of want to be in it. Not the best setup. I don't think there's going to be a lot of great setups today on Friday. Starting small, trying to get some profits under our belt. Then if we see an opportunity to push it, we'll push it. All right, took one off, locked in about 20 bucks. Starting small, right? Starting small. I just wanted to see him move through that low. That's really all I wanted to see. It's a fresh hourly open too. So I'm kind of watching. Look, I'm playing this very tight. I want to make sure I step out of this green. So I was gonna say maybe stop it under that pivot, but now it's not even holding. Yeah, it's kind of a dud. All right, not a lot there. 30 bucks, just small. Starting small. Starting small. Starting small. Start the day small. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be a ton of opportunity there. Really no follow through on the break under 465 there, and now we're back into the 80s. So, do you like the live count? You like it more than copy trading 5 express accounts? I like it more than copy trading 5. Yeah, because I got the daily payouts, I got the uncapped daily payouts. Yeah, all right. Let's put in some more structure here. I'm not really convinced of either trade at the moment. It's what a live account. Yeah, they call the live account when you get it. It's called like top X and then like 4 numbers. Didn't get. I don't really trade open, to be honest. C8 jaw. I don't really trade the open, so no, I didn't catch that move. I prefer not to trade the open. Usually wait about an hour. So why live funded versus your own capital? I guess a good way to put it is, what's a good way to put it? Well, if I put my own capital, I mean, it's weird. It's hard to say because like this is technically my money, so like I could, like you could blow the account. I don't know. It just kind of, it's like, I feel like there's less chance of blowing a prop live account than blowing your own personal live account, because you have to make sure you're putting your daily loss limits. There's just a lot of overhead that you need to be managing from a risk perspective to manage all of that capital. And that's totally, you know, unrelated trading. Like you have to have your loss limits in place. It's just, I don't know. It's a little tricky. Like I've blown live accounts quick, dude. With the prop accounts, at least it's like you have, it's a process to blow it. You're not gonna blow it in a, you know what I mean? Depending on what your, if your loss limit is a respectable percentage of your balance, then you're not gonna blow it before you can wrap your head around what you're doing. You know what I mean? Live accounts are BS. I like my live account, chat. You just request a daily payout every day. I don't request one every day. It's kind of random when I request it, but like I said, if I make some money today, we'll go and request it. We'll go request whatever we make, we'll take a payout of. Bow, bow, bow. All right, what do we have? I haven't even looked. Where's session highs? Session highs are up here at 600. Let's go look at the daily. I don't even think I've looked at the daily today. Let's take a look. Yeah, no, this is what we were looking at. Two strong up close candles off of 480s. Sorry, 4800s, 24/800s. Yes, you can take daily payouts on a live account on Topstep. We're still 100 points off a high day. See how strong this rally is. So 63K what you could request right now if you wanted to. Yep, that's what it is. So live worth it. I mean, considering I'm thinking of it, think of it like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. When y'all ask me if the live account is worth it, the way I look at it is, originally this live account was an investment of $150 to buy a combine. I passed that combine. I got into the XFA, traded good in the XFA, got moved to a live account. So that $150 is turned into this live account. So whenever y'all ask me if it's worth it, that's the perspective I'm looking at it from. Like, yeah, I think it's worth it considering what it was. But I know that's probably not how y'all mean it. But yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. I mean, even if you want to go open your own brokerage, like you could do that and just keep a small account balance in the live account. I still think that's a good idea. I still think it's a good idea to manage at least a couple trading accounts. I do think it's a good idea to manage at least a couple trading accounts. Just to kind of diversify the risk a little bit. Okay, this is a nice move here. Well, it's much too high. I'm not going to say it's too high to join this rally, but we do need to put in some structure to see if we can actually move back to high day here. But we are holding range off of the high 400s. Gonna end today very bullish. It could be the case. Could be the case. I did hear some chatter about silver last night. Is that all-time high is silver? Yeah. Kind of reminds me of yesterday, that pop out of the open, but differences today were kind of a little bit more decisive than yesterday. Yesterday was very, very ugly. We bounced between a 300-point range like 5 times. Cut the long from 410s? Damn, bro. Nice. I made 2.6 yesterday and 3.1 while I passed my combine Monday. I don't know what size combine you're talking about. It's a strong. We're 10 minutes into this hourly candle. We're almost back to high day here. It's a nice rally off that low. What's up? What's good, Trump? How long did it take for them to activate your live account? I would say a couple days. What is 500 tick? Okay, so this is a the tick charts give me more detailed breakdown of price action. I feel like it puts in better structure to look at. It gives you like these pivots as opposed to just looking at like the 5-minute, which is just time based. The 500 tick chart reflects an opening and close of a candle reflects 500 orders. So it's nice because like look at this melt up on the 5-minute, right? You have 3 up close candles on the 5-minute. And it's hard to like really find if you wanted to participate in this momentum move to the upside, you really would want to be. It's hard to find entries on the 5-minute as opposed to here. You can kind of see every pullback opportunity you had because this leg reflects this 5-minute trend you're looking at, right? So just the 500 tick, I feel like you can read that price action better. Also, you can see that you can see way more structure as far as like every kind of higher low that was put in on this move. If you wanted to participate, trying to get in as this thing is making its move, right? Because situationally, it's kind of hard to look at this 5-minute and say, okay, like where do I get, right? As to here, I can see every, all the structure in that 15 minutes. So I use it with a higher time frame chart kind of to get my entries. But yeah, it's an order based chart. So every 500 orders into this market, and it works exceptionally well when we do see momentum. It works better when we do see momentum, because these candles start moving quicker. We start seeing more structure form. You can see just way more detail than you can see on the 5-minute. Like on the 5-minute, you're just seeing this top wick. Here you can see exactly how price is reacting at that high. You can see if we come up and give it a retest, where on the 5-minute you wouldn't, unless your brain can remember, like in this 5-minute, how many times we came up and tested this wick, which is just difficult to do. Well, the 500 tick chart, you could see it. Maybe we come up here and test it again, like a double top. There's way more detail, way more detail. No, fuck me. I just spilled that all over myself. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Yeah, I think 500 tick is key. I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. It's awesome. I feel like it's helped my trading a lot. All right. Why TikTok off? It does that, bro. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Yo, YouTube, I appreciate y'all. Pull up to the... No, y'all are in the right place. Run the likes up. I appreciate everybody. Run the likes up. Yeah, I don't know why. All right. Kind of fading off of this high. 559. Like, do you see that on the 5-minute? If you're looking at the 5-minute, you have a pivot right here that you can't even see, right? It's just within wick. But that would have been, right, if you're trying to get a really, really precise entry, you have a pivot right there that you could try to get in on. But yeah. Just being patient, waiting for a good setup. Haven't seen anything punching me in the face yet. That's the hourly? Oh, shit. Same case for the 5-minute, though. As long as all this price action's happening within the 5-minute. Good point, though. Good point. Can I also use tick charts for conclusive scalp? Yeah, I would use a higher time frame chart for like price targets and kind of trends. But as far as like getting your entries, I feel like the 500 tick chart is solid. Look, this is the 500 tick chart. This is the this is the past 2.5 hours of trading. So it's not like so much noise, right? I can still look out at it and be like, okay, this is that was the open, and then you have 2.5 hours of trading right here. I think it's solid. I think it's solid. If you're using the 1 minute, you can experiment with replacing it with maybe the 500 tick chart, the 100 tick chart. If you're like, I would say, especially if you're really a price action trader, like a market structure price action trader. If you like to trade momentum, it's great for momentum trading. All those videos that I upload that y'all see me taking those momentum trades, you're always looking at a 500 tick chart. If you can learn to trade lower times, yeah. Yeah, 100. I don't use the 100 tick. I think it's a little too much. Also, I think it's a little too much. I'm cool with the 500 tick. That's my spot right there. That is my spot. I don't think I'll ever go back to like as far as actually getting in and out of trades and watching price action. I don't think I could ever do it again on a time chart. Think I'll call it a day? That's probably a good idea, man. I'm kind of doing this. I'm not calling it a day, but I'm certainly going to be patient and be a bit of a stickler for a trade here, which I think is a good idea. It's Friday. I've had a great week. I don't see a point doing anything irrational. To be very patient. It's bullish for sure, he says. Well, it could be. Anything could happen, huh? Well, I mean, we could hold a lower high here on the hourly if we reject 540s. Which could send us back down into the low of the range down here. Well, we're going to see what happens. How are you treating the days around the holidays? I don't feel like the market's. I feel like the market's been pretty same. I don't think we've actually seen like a lack of volatility or anything. I think it's been just a normal. Are you talking about going forward? How am I going to treat trade? I'm just going to trade as normal. If the market's open and there's an opportunity, we'll get in. If not, if the market's too slow, then we won't. I don't have any strict rules as to like not trading on holiday A, B, and A, B, and C. If there's an opportunity, I trade. Another big range day. Yeah, that move out of the open and then a big range. Today's a little bit more polite though than yesterday's range, right? Today's range is a little bit more not want to jump off a cliff type price action. Look, that was yesterday's range after the CPI little rally out of the open. Look at all the wicks. Just a really ugly range. I imagine yesterday was rough for a lot of traders. Somehow I kind of I want to credit myself to like identify like wanting I want to say that I identify it and stay out of it, but that's I think truly I'm just in it at the right time sometimes, and I'm lucky not to get caught in that chop because it's hard to ever know when you're like gonna get chopped the heck up. Fortunately for me, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's because I catch a good trade right before the chop or what it is, but I was able to avoid most of getting smacked around by that. Or when I did get smacked around by that, I wasn't in a lot of size, so it didn't hurt too bad. So fortunate to come out of that one. Still kind of just watching in queue here. You bought a 150K Tradeify account using code BPC. Thank you, man. Good luck on that. Yes, APA was heavenly. Really. I mean, there's certainly opportunities in there. I guess you're really just in pain when you start to look for follow through either above or below the range. That's when you start to get hurt, I guess. He said, short that shit. Notice once you build a profit buffer or you called equity, I get into a flow state. Nice. Yeah, it's easier to go in, into a new trade with the confidence that, okay, we're not flat. Like this isn't, you know what I mean? Even if I lose this, I'll still have some profit. It's nice to kind of build up a bit of a profit going into another trade, kind of compounding trade to trade, just like compounding profits. Got to know when to like stop pushing it and call it a day before you start giving stuff back. But yeah, that's certainly a good way to go about it. We'll be patient, chat. I'm not trying to be a lame-o. There will be trades taken. There's a disclaimer. There will be trades taken. We want to take smart trade. Money's on the line, right? Money's on the line. He said, Kay said, watch the lives. You had something about not having friends. Yeah, well, I think it's because I'm older, but yeah, no, you're right. It's harder to have friends when, like, I don't have, I guess most adults' friends are usually coworkers or like family friends. Yeah, I don't really have any, which is fine. I have a problem letting my winners run. I feel like I get the itch to kill the trades too early. Have you experimented with taking partials to scratch that itch? Have you experimented using micros? Scratch the itch when you feel like, okay, I don't want to be greedy. I should take some profits, maybe take some off and then leave runners. If you could program your brain to leave some runners, and then if those runners treat you well, you're going to subconsciously build confidence, to hold, to start holding longer. But also it's like in context. What, are you taking a scalp trade? If you're taking a scalp trade, then you need to be locking in profits pretty quick. There's no real reason to try to hold scalp trades super long. But yeah, those are the two main things. Just short it. It's free. You short it for me and you tell me how it goes. I don't really see. I think we're right in the middle of a mucky range. I've been working on trying to avoid taking trades in ranges like this. I don't really see a ton of opportunity. In fact, the argument could be made that we're kind of holding structure well above 25,500 now. Bit of a coin toss though right now. Over the ranges, yeah. That's how I kind of came in today. It's Friday. We had a nice push out of the open. I don't know how much continuation we'll see. We might get like a bleed up into the session highs, but we could just kind of see price acceptance going into the close. We have a little range here from like 220s to 240s. I wonder if you could try to get long on that. Take 10, 15 points out of it. Using ATR, it sounds interesting. G-Trade says, using ATR to get scalp targets has been a godsend for me. Make you more flexible for session to session volatility shifts. Okay. Use the ATR with what time frame? That sounds interesting. I've been liking kind of using this 20 EMA with the 500 tick chart. They sometimes give decent little entries. When we start to trend, you'll see that like if we start to trend down, you'll see that 20 EMA kind of trail, and sometimes you can get good little shorts to look for continuation. But yeah, the ATR, that might be a strat too as well. Yeah, no, we're seeing some strong consolidation. Trying to move back through 540s here. Got into two. Just want to see it push into the 50s. Looks like a decent move here. Stop it at the low of the range. Looks like a decent move to move back into the highs, or at least attempt it. If we start to get exhausted back here in the 40s, 50s, probably just cut it. But if we're gonna break higher, it should be off of that. Kind of holds range. See nice bullish price action. This pullback gets bought from the 30s. Break the high. We got to see continuation through 40s though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does kind of look for a break higher here. We'll see. See if we get taken to the chopping. We might get taken to the chopping block, damn it. I guess target, we're kind of looking for 560s here. Can we get a nice 20-point move back up into the new high? If we break out of this little micro range. How do you manage to buy with 2 instead of 20? I like to start small, then if we have an opportunity, like add in. I know I can get to 20. Or in my case, 10. I can get to 10. I can't go over 10. But I don't want to start with 10 and then be wrong about the trade and get taken out full size, right? I'd rather start with some, but then as it validates direction, we can always add. I added 2 more. This is just not wanting to get that follow through. We're still in that range right now. Can't get a breakout above 45. You get the urge to buy with... Not really, man. Not really. Not really. Okay. That's kind of all I'm looking for, to be honest. We'll see if we can re-enter. $100 right now. We'll see. No, that was just a little long from... Yeah, it just... Even still, like, we kind of picked into the 57s, but just didn't... We still might go through it, but... See profit, take profit. It's a... See profit, take profit kind of day. All right, so G-Trade, to follow up, he said, I use the 5-minute ATR as a scalper. Scalp off of high interest volume profiles. Look for buying, selling reactions of the 5-minute ATR. Okay. What, 1 to 2? Yeah, that's ATR, huh? Nice. So why does $300 in 5 minutes trading feel like nothing, but $300 at my job for 8 hours feels good? I hear you, man. I hear you. I think it's because when we look at trading, it's like the potential to make... It probably also doesn't help like with social media, to be honest. I probably attribute to that, talking about how I made X amount of money, you know what I mean? But no, it's all relative. Like, I'm a happy camper to make a couple $100 in a day. I'm a happy camper to make a couple $100 in a day. Yeah, this hourly is looking like it wants to push back into high days here. I know live on TikTok. I don't know. They took it down, man. They had to make room for all the ICT, 20-year-old ICT traders. I don't know why they took my TikTok down. Had to make room for the 21-year-old ICT furu. I appreciate those words, Catalyst. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm just the same as everybody else. Yeah, if you can match what you make at your job, and you can do it consistently, for sure, man. I think that's kind of why that whole vision came for like copy trading. Like you look at if you can make 100 on one account, that's where I'm at right now with my Tradeify account and my Topstep account. I trade my Topstep account. If I can make $100 on my Topstep account, or we're not done trading, maybe we make $200 today. And then on my Tradeify live account, I can make another $200. That's a $400 day. You know, I'll be happy with that. I'll be totally happy with that. Now we wait. Let's check out some other markets. I think he's very slow right now. Don't know why I keep checking Bitcoin. It's not much to look at. I mean, I like the gold move to the upside. It's just on a Friday, how much follow through do we get on that is the issue, you know? Oh, that pushed back into 4380s. Anybody like the gold longs? I don't actually hate them. It's just asking for a breakout of this range on a Friday is not an easy request. I don't hate the trade though, actually. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. If we can get a really good deal for like 4370s, 4360s, maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I'll buy it. Keep an eye on that. NQ is just struggling, dude, to go higher right now. Struggling. There's a decent little 10-point range right here, even to trade. Third Tradeify gives you multiple live accounts. They used to. They don't do it anymore. They used to. They stopped doing it like right before I got my live account. I don't know why, but they stopped doing that. Oh, we keep knocking on the door, don't we? Damn it. I'm kind of intrigued. Yeah, I was thinking it. Even still, I don't know. It's tricky, bro. Not clean. All right, let's see. How's everybody's day though? Are we up, down, around? I think it'll consolidate the rest of the day. I think directionally higher, but yeah, more or less, it's not going to be a smooth move. Let's see, what do we got? You have a fixed schedule. Yeah, I try to come live a lot, like 9, 10 Central. Sometimes I'm on Topstep, so it's a little bit later, but 9, 10 Central. So then I put all your profits into one big account. Pretty much, yep. There are some prop firms that still give you multiple live accounts, which I like that idea. Multiple live accounts is cool. Take Profit Trader gives you multiple live accounts. Only up 20K today. Look at this guy. Nice. I believe it too. I believe it. I don't even doubt it. A lot of the people, that hang out on this channel and that follow are exceptionally good traders. I don't know if it's by nature of just like I'm not like not in a like not saying like in a how do I word this? I don't know. It's just that I don't know. This sounds like very douchebaggery. I think we associate ourselves with really good traders on this channel. There's really damn good traders. Like from what I've seen in the Discord, like the people that post, the traders that are posting profits in there are insanely good traders. Like actually insanely good traders. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a testament to me. I just think it's like maybe real recognize real, and they're damn good traders in that, you know, there's damn good traders that hang out with me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Cody. Real attracts real. But nice job. Up 20K. Lucid Live program looks pretty cool as well. I'm not going to lie. On paper, yeah. We need somebody to get in there and give us like a real raw review of the Lucid Live account. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, the live transfer balance is like what Topstep offers. It's cool. I like Lucid. Lucid's sick. Gold set was up 630. Then you traded DLL. Yeah. You got it. You got it. You got it. How to get in the Discord? Man, I need that damn bot to like post the Discord link. I gotta go to the settings. Here, I got you. I'll send the link. Not gonna lie, it's not the most active. I'm a bit of a boomer, but it's a fun time regardless. All right. So up 1K on 3 XFAs. Took a 2-month break. Wow, that's a long break, man. I took a long break before I came back too. It took like a year break. It helped. It helped. Definitely helped. I want to play some music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Which platform would you say has the easiest rules after Topstep? I think Tradeify has really easy rules. MyFunded Futures has really easy rules. We're still holding the 40s. Eventually, we're going to break higher, right? All right. I'm going to try to get in. I'm going to try to get in and see if we can get 60s on a quick pop. See if we get caught in this chop. Or we can catch the break through 60s into 70s. High days up there at 600s. See if we can start to run a bit here. We have enough consolidation behind it. I have a manual stop. I understand the entry's high, but just trying to catch. We're high, looking for a bit higher. Don't really want to take a lot of drawdown on this, so I'll have to cut it if we bullshit. Just the nature of chop. Yeah, we don't like that pullback. We don't like that pullback. I'll cut it. I'll cut it. I'm in longs. What do you think? I think I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to catch the breakout trade, but it's just not really giving it to us. Probably not the right market to look for momentum right now. Can't afford to be taking that high of an entry. Yo, we got 60 likes, 300 people. Can we get 40 more likes? Can we do 100 likes? I think that was a good cut, chat. I think that was a good cut. I might catch this as it comes up a little bit through 50s to get short for a break into the 45 level. Didn't really get a chance. Okay. Maybe like 51, 52. I'll try to get in too short. All right, I'm in short. I'm looking for the break under 45 right here. Quick trade. If we retest 45, I'll add 2. Okay, I'm adding 2. If I can I? I'm in 2. Looking for the break under 45 right here. Covered 2. 30s. Dude, this is legit about the only thing the market's offering us right now. There's just not a ton of opportunity. There's not a ton of opportunity, damn it. I know these are really quick trades, but I don't see much to go off of here. I sold another one. Look for the break into the 20s. That was a mistake. All right, we're up 114. This market sucks right now. Why 2 micros? Because we're up 115 bucks and it's a live account and I can take it all out today if I wanted to. It's a Friday. I don't think there's a lot of great price action in trade here, so preserving a little bit, just slowly building the profits up today. And whatever we make today, I'm going to take a payout on. Okay, this is a pretty sharp rejection at this point. I wouldn't mind trying to trade this lower, but I don't want to get caught in the chop. We have a pivot off of 540 is on the pivot. If you're looking at the 500 tick chart to try to risk against the pivot if we hold under it. Looking for a break into the low 500s possibly. I got in 3 micros, seeing to catch the momentum through 520s. See if we can catch that break into the 516s here. Might add. Let me do this. Turn that camera real quick. See if 34s can hold us that high. On this retracement, you want to see like a sharp rejection back down to the 520s. In that case, I'd probably add 2 more and then move my stop to 35s off of that pivot if it holds. There's a sharp rejection. I added. Just need a little bit of follow through today, man. Just a little bit. Probably play this through 515, but I wouldn't look for much more. It's choppy enough. Put like a limit order in there at 512 maybe. Order filled. Yeah, dude, the tick charts have kind of been changing the game for me as far as like being able to catch the breaks, like just the structural breaks in the chart. Honestly, it's been crazy good for me. And I find myself like being so unbiased too. I'm just trading price action. Wherever the trend is going, I'm just following it. trying to manage the risk as best I can, sizing in, right? Like sizing in on that confirmed pivot off of 534. Now it's looking like a sure thing breakdown, and there we go. Up 250. Happy camper. See, now if I'm looking at this, I really would be marrying my bias to go just only long. But since I can see the structure so well, it's like I'm just trading that. That's all I'm trading. Love the tick chart, dude. Don't tell anybody about it. Tick charts are goated, I'm saying it. They're incredible. Yo, Turbo, what's good? Are you trading the Tuesday? If the market's open, yeah, we'll trade. I'll bring a Santa hat. Why such small trades? Why not hold it? We've been in a bit of a range for like 2 hours. I'm not asking too much from the market here. I just kind of want to be in and out of my trades today. Pay 100 using micros, nice. Usually size this light. No, not really, but it's Friday and I don't think there's a lot of great opportunity, so no. But it's context, right? But guys, this is a live account. The $250 I just made, I can put in my pocket today. It's different. It's different than like the funded account, you know, like it's just a different mindset. It's a different mindset. I'm treating this like it's my job, like my paycheck. Like this, I make $250 today. You know what I mean? It's just different than funded accounts. It's just different. You lose a funded account, you lose $150. I lose this account, I lose $63,000. It's just different. You guys know. If I make $10,000 in a day, that's great. It's rare at this point. I don't do it often. It happens, but it's rare. The market has to be a great market environment. I noticed you're sizing up. I'm not I haven't really been sizing up. I've just been catching them, Turbo. I've just been catching them. I'm usually between 1 and 10 micros. So I mean, in that context, maybe I'm using a couple more micros, but I'm not really sizing up. I've just been, well, you know how it is. We're all traders. You go through slumps. I was in a bit of a slump there for like 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. It was brutal. Just not reading the market well. But now I am. So nice. That's how it goes. I do split screen. If you're on Project X, you take the mouse. You see the mouse here. You go up here. Then you can set it up however you want. Cool. So they just posted results in the Discord. Let's check the Discord out. We should start doing this a little bit here. Appreciate that, Buster. Yeah, run the likes up. You gonna stream every day? Yeah, I'm live every single day, guys. Haven't been the most consistent. This week I've been better. But yeah, every single morning around 9 Central, I'll be live. All right, we're opening. All right, what we got? What we got? This Cole right here just you changed my trading, bro, he says. On the Express. Nice, nice, nice. What do we got? Everybody let's start doing this. Let's start doing this. He's on a heater. Nice, bro. I like it. Couple $100 a day. He's up 3,000 in a week, just making it, you know, call that a couple. Almost $1,000 a day. 800, 600, 900. That's damn good. That's damn good, bro. $3,000 in a week. If he can have 3 more weeks like that, that's a 12K month, which is just insane. Blake says December so far. That's solid. That's solid. You guys are so disciplined, man. That's really disciplined trading. To keep that kind of discipline, just trading a couple trades a day, you got to be using micros. Not going on tilt when you take a small loser, keeping the losses so small. Up $1,800 in a month. That's incredible, man. Y'all are very disciplined. That's something I did not pick up that level of discipline until I still struggle with it, but I did not have that level of discipline when I first started. So y'all are way ahead of me. Just use a micro is nice. That is nice. I deal with making over 2K to making 400,000. Are you talking about me? Here's the thing, guys. When y'all ask me that, well, it's weird to say. I don't know. It's like I mean, we've been trading for only an hour and we're up 250. I might take another trade. I might be up 500. I might take another trade. I might be up 1,000. The good days just happen when the good days happen. I don't try to aim for a certain amount every day. If the market gives you that, great. But I don't think you should be disappointed if you make $2,000 every day of the week and then on a Friday you make $200. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Slide your Discord. I got you, bro. Let me link it again. All right. How can I have a live account? Well, you got to get a funded account, then you got to trade well on the funded account. Eventually, the prop firm will put you into a live account. Hello. He said, well, hello, my first Twitch chatter. What's good? Cardi, how's it going? Use daily profit targets. Yeah, I don't use daily profit targets. We have the loss limits in place on the live account. As far as profit targets, I don't really have one. Pretty good. How's your day? Incredible. Incredible. I don't have a daily profit target. Where'd gold end up? Okay, this hourly candle that we thought might for sure move back into session highs is now looking very weak on this. Got 3 minutes until that hourly closes over here. It's not looking like a good time. But sure enough, we're still holding range. I appreciate that, fully owned. I appreciate those words, man. We had 100 likes. We are. Nice. Thank y'all. What was your live account start balance? 130K. But I've taken payouts out of this account, so check out P-Note. More P&Ls. Is this Lucid right here? No, this is Alpha, right? Just base hits, bro. Sick. Isn't it so it's not easy, right? Nothing's easy. I appreciate all the follows on Twitch. Navi9, appreciate y'all. It's not easy, but it's from a perspective where it's like it's not that stressful. It's not that difficult to try to just make a couple $100 a day. As long as you can manage the risk, that is, I mean, you guys, that's a full-time income. That's a full-time income. What's this a week? What's this in a week? 3, 6, 9, $1,500 a week. That's a full-time income. It's like $6K a month. Plus, if you have other funded accounts, you know, I can't imagine this guy's only funded account. If you're doing this well, probably time to buy another funded account. Fresh XFA, been a slow month. Dude, God, y'all are so disciplined. Oh, man, I strive for it. I actually strive for that. I'm actually jealous. It is the 19th. I don't know when did you get it funded on the 11th? Did you get it funded on the 2nd? I have no clue. That's just crazy discipline. Just what, like, you didn't see a trade, you just didn't see trades. Nice. God, y'all are so disciplined. I actually don't even have that level of discipline. That's incredible. That's incredible. 3 alphas. Okay, so he got 3. So, okay, so he's making 1,500 in a month times 3 accounts. He's making 6K a month, 3 accounts, 6, 12, 18. Like 20K a month just in 3 accounts. Got to check the markets real quick. Hold on. All right, let's see. 2,000 small red days, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. People that hang out on this channel are just ballers. If I got the Tradeify account up, current trade streak 20 winning trades in a row. Is that right? Wow. Wow. Y'all are insane. Y'all are insane. Good job. Hold on. Here's one more. We're watching NQ. I'm watching NQ. I'm always watching NQ. Not much happening. That was a weak hourly close, but it's still kind of trying to push back into the range above 520s. We'll see. Got the Express account up. Solid, solid, solid. What happened here? What happened here? No, I can't speak. I can't say anything. Y'all have seen how many trades I put on. Are you using micros, man? Are you scaling? Are you like scaling in and out because it'll count? No, that's okay. That's okay. You came out small red day. Nothing wrong with that. Good stuff. Day one. Day one. What is AFZ? What prop firm is that? Would you ever turn on YouTube donations? I think I have them on, bro. I'm not going to lie. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just incredible. Win percentage 87. 35K. Is there anybody who loses in this Discord, bro? Yeah, micros. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We got that one right there, though. That hurts. That hurts. You don't have that in Europe. Like, if you could keep that to a $200 loss instead of a $1,200 loss here. But you know that. You know that. You know that. I'm sure you're working on that. That's good. That's solid consistency right there, man. Ugh. All you got to work on is that. But you know that. I'm not going to preach to the choir. You know that. You work on that. But look, you're still green, man. I like how you don't let this huge red day. I'm not saying it's not really a huge red day, but in terms of a fresh XFA with a couple nice solid base hits, that's a bigger loss, right? I like how you stayed, like you didn't start over trading the next day going into the next session. You didn't start over trading the next day. Like you stayed pretty, you kept your head on, which is incredible. Like most people take a loss like that on a fresh XFA. They're like, I've got to make it all back right here on the 11th. But no, you stayed base hits. That's killer. I like how y'all see the vision. Y'all see it through, which is cool. All right, NQ is okay. There might be another long setup here on NQ, but we'll check it out. We'll take a little 3-minute breather from this for a second. I'll tilt the past 2 days. Okay, this is real. I like this guy. This is real. Tilt, session to session, tilt. But look, you're still green on the week, man. Take a deep breath. You got it. You're going to go into a fresh week Monday. Just relax, size down. I mean, you're still killing it. You're still killing it. I know you're looking at it like, man, this XFA could be up 7K, but just you're still doing good. I know what you're talking about though. You got tilt this day, and then you keep that emotion into the next session. That's real. That's real. All right, we'll pull this up later. Let's check out NQ here. Oh boy. Like at some point you want to try get in long again to try to see if we can get session highs. But what if we just get chopped up again? Let's go see. Let's kind of see what high this pushes into. Because truthfully, we could get shot down anywhere in here. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. See if we can go push an equal high. See what structure we kind of form under that high. And see if we can try to position ourselves for maybe a push back to the 600s. But it seems like the downside threat today isn't super scary. We haven't really had any crazy sell-off attempts. We're holding bids above 500s for the most part. See if we can kind of try to get in. Hey, big fan, what's good? What's good, Sky? Add me to Discord. Okay, you got to hit the follow button on Twitch, bro. I'm kind of interested in trying to get in here. Trying to get in here, looking for this wick to get taken at 60s. I don't want to sacrifice my entry though. My entry could be low 530s. I'd be happy with. Appreciate the follow, Sky. Got you. Surge says, "Hey, looking for the session flush down. What are we seeing on the session flush? You think anything can happen? Anything can happen." Sergio with the follow on YouTube. Appreciate you. What's up, Brian? That is far off of what my name is, but that's okay. My name is Braden. What's good, Rexo? Are you in Texas? You keep saying y'all. Yes. How do we refer to a group of people if we're not saying y'all, though, Turbo? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? Y'all. You all? Do I say you all? Yeah, I'm in Texas. 450 short target, you think? Okay. Yeah, back into that hour, kind of the hourly support. You guys? Yeah, that's so, but we're trying to abbreviate. Oh, somebody did. I got you. Oh, you're in Dallas? I'm in San Antonio, bro. We're just up the road, just down the road. Oh boy. This looks good on the hourly to at least run the 560s. I don't care what happens after that. Hey, sweetie. You said you lived in the Rim? I know where that's at. Go to any Spurs games, dude. I wanted to, but I feel like the tickets are a little insane. But yeah, I want to see Wemby play. I want to see Wemby. You gotta live outside the loop. Yeah, no, I don't live in the loop. I've never ever lived in the loop. I don't know, man. Who lives in the loops? I've never. Have y'all lived? Y'all live in the loop? It's a funny thing to say. I've never lived in the loop. Bro, this looks like it's gonna go higher, man. Watching Wemby in yeah, that would be sick. That would be sick. The tickets are expensive though, man. Jake Paul boxing tonight, dude. Avatar, Fire and Ice, or whatever the heck comes out today. I wanted to watch it. There's two good movies. You go to the trading event by Max Options Trading. Max Options Trading. No, I'm not friends with a lot of the traders chat. To be honest with you, I don't even know him. He seems funny though. RuneScape account stats. I bought an Obby Mall Pure. I bought it for like $200. I haven't used him since. He's 99 strength, 1 attack, 1 defense, 88 HP. He's a fucking beast. Feel like we're missing an opportunity here. Do you copy his trades too? Who copies who copies whose trades? Don't copy, don't fade. There's a risk disclaimer. Funny guy, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's funny. He's funny. He's funny. He's funny. You know Baron? Baron who? I know a Baron trade. I know Baron, yeah. What happens to your TikTok? They took it down, man. I don't know why they took it down, but they did. This looks like it's about to squeeze. Famous last words before another choppy move. Yo, Freight is with the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you, man. How fast can I become Twitch partner? Looking to buy. Yeah, I would not mind trying to take it off of this support. We're putting at 530s. This looks decent here. I mean, I would not look for much. Maybe like 560s, 570s. See if we get a pullback. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun price action, that's for sure. Pizza with the follow on Twitch. Come on, dog. Add me on alerts. I don't even know how to do that, bro. We'll look into that. It's my first Twitch stream. I'm new to this. I got y'all though, but just Hogue's a go. I like Hogue. He's cool. Stream on Twitch too. Yeah, but it's honestly a lot to juggle right now. We're lacking momentum right now, which I just hate. I just hate not having momentum. Which, hey, it's Friday. I understand that. I understand that. You need to stream on YouTube more, bro. I'm live every day on YouTube. Yo, Thibby with the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, man. I'm live every morning on YouTube. Put on your post notifications, man. Every morning at like 9 Central, sometimes a little bit later, depending on if I'm on Topstep. Just chopping away higher. All right, I got in 3. I got in 3 here on the 50 break. We're gonna stop down there back at support at 30s. Looking for the follow through into the 60s, 70s. Oh, what a night. How to not be impatient and impulsive. Dude, it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. That's the balance we're all trying to balance. That balance. That's a nice push there. See, we just move through this high at 65. Small pullback here is okay. Yeah, I like my position now. After seeing that attempt to break 60s. Got equal highs on the hourly. I want to try to add into this. I did. I added into it. Looking for the break above 65. So you're into the 70s. Didn't know. Yeah, yep. Every morning I try to be live, like at least at 9 Central. Sometimes a little bit later. It just depends. Add more. Hold on. I don't really want to add more. I like the 5. Even 5 feels a little heavy right here. See how stubborn the 65 want to act here. Maybe not so stubborn. Okay, broke the hourly high. Can we get to 70s? Killer. I think I would like to hold this and see if we can kind of get into like 80s here. I'm going to put in some limit sells and just let this cook a little bit. Let's see if we can kind of get that. So we locked in. We're up 360. See, guys, just a couple base hits. You know what I mean? Like base hit here, base hit there. Fix your stop. I think it'll get hit if I try to go break even. I'm just gonna leave it wide a little bit. I'm gonna leave it wide. I like where it's at. It's at about 50% of the range. So if we see some crazy rejection and concede 50%, I'll be out. Break even right here is premature. We could easily wick down and still go. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't think it's a bad idea, but it's I mean we're talking about 10 points. The variance that could get hit and it could still go higher is it's just not worth. I understand the logic. But I'm gonna leave it wide. Yeah, I like the break even idea. You guys know I like to go break even, but in this one, with how choppy and slow it's been, the fact that it's only 10 points off of the current price, it's a little tricky to go break even this quick. But I do like the idea behind that, break even idea. I like that. I'm just gonna leave it a little bit wide, let it breathe a little bit. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. Whoa, 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 whoa! What is that? What is that about, man? This shit. Oh, that's a troll, bro. That's a troll. That is a troll. Think if it goes break even, not really, not really. I mean, it's not. We could retest this range that we went from 30s to 70, 80s, so we could retest and keep going higher. I think we're about to get out of this trade though. We might get a push back into the highs. Damn it. Okay, guys. So if we make this, do we take the payout? I could take $400 out of this account right here today. Just with a couple micros. No, I didn't wash my hand, bro. I didn't. Do y'all? I'm not gonna say it. Last time I said this, y'all got on my case. Do y'all really wash your hands in your own house? No, that's disgusting. You're right. I should have washed my hands. Take it out. Pause. Why only 400? What are you talking about? What do you mean why only 400? That's a lot of money. Dude, this thing's edging the TP here. What the heck? I like that G trades, yeah. J trades. Imagine you touch your I promise I'm not gonna touch it. Alright, focus up. Focus on the trade, chat. Jeez. I'll wash him after, damn it. I had to get back, bro. I had to get back. Money's on the line. Yeah, 400 better than that. That's what I'm saying. 400, like, why only 400? That's a. Every time somebody says that, I'm gonna pull the calculator out. What is there? 250 trading days in a year. $400 a day. Only $400 a day can make you that if you consistently can do it. With some days being bigger, some days being red days, obviously. If you can average 400 a day. What do we got? Brick by brick. $500 day, $500 day, $200 day. Okay, you've got a lot of trades, which I'm not going to say anything because you guys know I take a lot of trades. I'm guessing you're using micros and scaling in and out. You're locked out. Nice. Good Friday right there. Up, baby. Did my headphones died? Damn it. Hold on. I'm gonna link the Discord. Send more P&Ls. Send the trades you're in. Send the P&Ls. Lucid are sick. They pay you out. Dude, they pay you out in less than a couple hours. They pay you out in minutes. The payout itself takes time to process, but they send it in minutes. Seconds. Lucid. Code BPC if you're going to use Lucid. They're incredible. Oh, shit. I touched my face after I didn't wash my hands. I forgot. Oh, boy. Rather, got it. Now I have the urge to touch my face. All right. Cole just requested 2 payouts. Go work construction, then talk about washing your hands. That's true. That's true, Weedy. All right. Can we pop the 80s here and kind of get out of this? How long you been trading for? About 9 years, man. Yo, we got 380 in the YouTube. Can we get to 150 likes? We're 20 away. I know we can. There's no consistency. We're on live. There's no rules, man. The shackles are off. It's just you in the market and a live account. No consistency, no payout caps. You can go crazy. Your trading strategy is so wild. Trading with 500 tick. I love the 500 tick chart. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So anybody just joining, we had this trade from 58s. I was in 5. I took 3 out here on the pop. Now we're trying to kind of trickle out of the last 2. We can kind of see some strength above 80s. I would be happy to try to get out there. Maybe look for a high day push, but is it time to go? It still seems a little early, but as far as like not wanting to take a loss on it after taking some partials, maybe you can go break even. Damn, 150 likes just like that. Man, y'all are real. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to take one off as we're starting to fail. I took one off. I got one more. See if we can get $400 on the day. If we do, I'm gonna go take a payout on the live account. You ever think about quitting doing live streams? Nah, man, never. Never, ever. Yo, LZ72 with the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. Well, it hasn't been the cleanest day, but we've managed to, I think we're like 4 for 4 on scalp trade in the 500 tick chart. Just quick moves in and out. It's the first time this is the first kind of trade today that I'm attempting to kind of hold a partial for a little bit more as opposed to just getting in and out. We'll see how it shakes out. It's just one micro. It's been a little difficult with the lack of follow through we've been seeing. It's pretty wide range today. But I'm only looking for 10 points higher. Damn. Hey guys, appreciate the likes on the YouTube, shares on the YouTube. We're averaging like 400 strong in here. Let's go. Check out gold. Check out gold. Nothing else I like other than this trade right now into the 80s. Lack of follow through been killing me. Yeah, it's tough. You have to adjust your expectations. It's not an easy thing to do. It's been hard to really hold on to trades. We've been filling out. We've been ping-ponging off ranges. That's really been the issue. Even today. Even today. Can't get really a clean trend day. Yesterday was brutal. Really brutal. Uh-oh. Yo, MK, appreciate it. Appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Any advice on not exiting early? I get scared when I see a little profit. Are you trading live? Like literally live? Yes. I'm trading live and on a live account, both live. Not exiting early, man. It's tricky because in this market, it's been a little bit more difficult to hold longer, so you kind of want to be exiting early. But the market's always changing in that sense. Like I said to the other person who asked that question, we'll make it taken out here. I would suggest if you need to use, if you want to use partials and just yeah, we're still in range. You can use partials, get out of some early, and then leave some to run, and then it's like you've made money, go break even, and then just don't care about what happens to the runners, you know? I think that's a good spot to call. I'm not even going to lie. I think that's a good spot to call it with how ugly this market's been today. Yeah. Should we take a payout? Should I take the payout of the money we did make? Should we make that like a thing? Let's read these real quick. Payouts. Nothing even wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. You're treading water, you're surviving. That's a lot more than most people. It's a lot better than 95% of traders right there. That's actually not even bad. And it's not bad. You can only make progress from there, man. Solid trading small. It's a lot easier emotionally to trade small, right, guys? Nice, dude. Payouts. Trying to get them combines passed. One trade at a time. Okay, so you got liquidate. So you actually, okay, you have a profit target in there. I like that. But you got to, this is Tradeify, so you have the consistency rule. You don't want to go over like, yeah, 3K. Up 10K. You're probably about ready for a payout. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Payouts. Solid. Yeah, take it out live. Take it out. Copy trade. Let's try to we'll take a payout. Why not? From now on, if we have like a decent winning day, I'll take a payout. Flashbang. How long does it usually take to pass the top? I honestly try to pass them in 2 days. I'm not gonna lie. I think I try to pass them as quick as possible. All right, ready. So what do we make today? We made 380. We'll take 380 out. Take 380 out. Payout submitted. That's the perks of having a live account. That's the perks of having a live account. You make $380. You go take out $380, man. Okay. Now we wait for the email. The email and the Gmail. There she goes. Look at 380. It's the smallest payout I've ever taken. Smallest payout ever. All right, cool. No 5 winning days for live account. After you get 30 winning days, you kind of unlock the potential to just do like uncapped daily payouts. And you don't have to worry about the 5 winning days. But if you don't have 30 winning days, then yeah. You need 30 winning days and you can unlock the full balance. You can get the daily payouts. No, you can't have a live account and XFAs. Nope. All right, y'all. Do we stay live? I don't know. I can stay live if y'all want. I can keep going, I guess. The market's moving just so painfully slow right now. And we almost got 200 likes. We're like 40 away. Let's get there. Screw it. Your eval, is your mentality the same for the eval? No, it's no, I think trying to just pass the eval, but I don't think it's not really the same mindset. You want to be passing the evals a little bit quicker because it's just not benefiting you to be in those evals, you know, for a week or two. Should I blow accounts before going live? I'm not going to suggest you do anything like that, man. I do think there's better firms out there that have live accounts. I don't think the Alpha Futures live accounts are that appealing from what I've read about them. Yo, what's good, Edgy? What's up, man? What's up? What happens when you pass a combine? It goes to, no, if you pass the combine, you get to a funded account, which is pretty much still kind of a simulated, not a real account, but if you make profits in that account, they will pay your profits to you. Yeah, this looks like a push in at 600. It's just so difficult getting there. It's so tricky. Little red, but nothing serious. Not bad. If you want to take out the whole balance, will they ban you? I don't think they'll ban you. See, so you guys remember when we were in that one runner, I was like talking about break even. That turned out to be a stupid thing to do because now it was just a pullback. That's all it was, pullback. But it was just one, so it's fine. What balance we say going live is worth? Obviously, it's nice to go live with a bigger balance, but I think it's still worth it. You know? Kept the losses small, not a winning trade. That's still good. That's still good, man. That's what it's about. That's almost more important than winning trades. Is when you do lose, keeping them small. That's what gives you the ability to, you know, because you will have a winning day. It's not like it's not, you know what I mean? We know how that works. It's not like you're going to keep losing. That's just variance. It's just how it works. Not every day can be a winner. But as long as you keep them small, then when you do win, you're not even that it has to really be big, but you're doing good. Is top one legit? They're legit, bro, but I just think there's a lot. Even their live account is not appealing. There's just way better firms. All the ones right here: My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Take Profit, Apex, Funding Ticks, Alpha, Lucid, code BBC on any of them. There's great deals going on right now. They're all great. Top one is okay, but I mean, they, in my opinion, don't compete with My Funded Futures or Tradeify or Take Profit. It's just it's so hard trying to catch this trade through 280s right now, man. Funding Ticks looking sus. Okay, tell me about it. Tell me about it. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, Funded Next is good too. They're good. Which prop firm have a similar platform? If you're talking about Project X, none of them anymore because it's going to be only Topstep that has this platform now. I've had my first XFA for about a month, but I'm pretty hesitant to trade on it. That's not a bad thing, man. I mean, you keep the XFA alive. That's the main goal. Seems like you just need to build up some confidence in your trading a little bit, just so that you are executing some kind of trades. And if you're you know too like hesitant, just trade a micro. Just trade like one micro. That way, even a loss isn't going to be detrimental, and you can kind of see how you're performing. Oh boy, we are just waiting for NQ to do something here. Can't scalp under 1 minute. They hid that, made your account intraday. Really, really, really. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. I will check that out. I had a trade hit my take profit to the tick, but my TP was not executed. So if the trade hit your take profit to the tick, but it didn't execute, then I'm not exactly sure how the technicals work in a sim funded account, but I don't know if it's trying to reflect a live market. Like maybe there wasn't orders on the other side of, or maybe there's a handful of orders. I don't know if you're long or short on the bid that got filled and then it reversed. So like you couldn't get your orders filled. I'm not exactly sure, man. You could ask them, but it seems to me like you're talking about your TP was here, right at this high. Price comes up and fills like maybe 5 orders, but like they're in front of you in the queue or whatever. Then I don't know how that works. I don't know. Other than Topstep, I would say honestly next to Topstep, I like Tradeify, mainly because I have a live account with them also. You're 25 likes away from 200, man. That's incredible. Can also be one tick away. Yeah, man. I don't exactly know the technicals of how that works, but that happens in a live account. Like I can have an order here and it won't get filled if there's like it I don't know who gets the ladder on it, but it's like sometimes other orders will be in front of yours, and if there's not like a lot executed there, then the ask fades down, then you just won't get a fill. It's interesting. I don't know. It seems unfortunate. Y'all need to just start like getting out. What I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Just gotta market fill. Yeah, just to avoid the. Obviously, in hindsight, you're thinking it's gonna get filled. I don't know. Tricky stuff. All right, we're still watching NQ here, seeing if we can maybe go run through the 580s. Such slow price action today. It's not been impossible to trade, but it's certainly not been easy. Trying not to be impulsive on days like this when price action is so slow is important. Have you dealt with any bad fills or slippage? Yeah, that's always a thing that happens. Yeah, I've gotten filled like when the spread is wide. I've gotten pretty shitty fills, but that's just the nature of a live. I mean, that's just one of the extra hurdles of being in a live account, honestly. Yo, Joyce with the follow on YouTube. Appreciate it. Do I try to catch a breakout here? I like it. The longer we've consolidated, the more I like it to anticipate a breakout. See if I can get into like 5 here and look for a break through the 80s. All right, I'm in 5 at 74 here. Let's see if we can get that breakthrough 80s here. Try to catch this move up. I've been pretty fortunate kind of timing these breakouts and not getting caught in a lot of chop. Fingers crossed that we can get it here. But I prefer to wait out the chop if possible. And then as price actually comes back up and looks like maybe it wants to try a breakout, I'll try to get in. But it's been very rangy today. I would not be surprised. But fortunately, we have avoided most of the chop. Like I've been getting in, and then we'll get a decent move, and then I'll be out. See if I get caught in the chop here or not. Probably stop it out if we run back down to 60s. Session highs up there at 600s too. We're not far off. We're 20 points off. I feel like the eval size doesn't really matter anymore because the max you can pull. No, I see that argument for sure. Yeah. Yep. Especially on take profit trader, because if it's uncapped daily payouts, then the eval and the funded account size really doesn't matter. The only thing that it's allowing you to do is use more contracts. That's a beautiful push. Let's take out 2. See, this is what I mean when I say we've been fortunately avoiding a lot of the chop today. Like even here, we saw some chop. I think we caught, you know, we a lot of chop here. I caught this short down to here. I forget the last trade we took before that, but I think we took this long into here. I've just been fortunately avoiding a lot of the chop. Partially luck based. Not that chop is like, it's just nice to avoid it. It's just nice to avoid it in a day that's been very choppy. It's nice to have not really dealt with a lot of it. Kind of timing the breakouts well. Which I'm not saying is very skill based, but after we've been consolidating for a while, it's the odds only increase that we're going to get breakout eventually, right? Well, I took 2 out. Can we get into the 600s here, please? Can I go break even? Past 550. Dude, first of all, we're not supposed to be copying my trade. Second of all, this isn't even a trade I would risk that much on, to be honest. So the fact that you're passing a combine on it's telling me you're trading way too much. But I did say try to pass combines early. These aren't trades I would take to pass a combine though. In that regard. Damn, bro, can we really not just get like a clean move? Killing me. Killing me. Hi everyone, what time frame is this? It's the 500 tick chart. That's the one here where we're seeing all the action. It reflects. Oh, this is frustrating. It's so frustrating to trade this today. It reflects 500 orders in the market as opposed to a 5-minute chart that just reflects the price action within that 5 minutes. We see every single order here on this move up. Kind of shows me market structure more clearly. I see every kind of single area that sellers or buyers are defending and rejecting off of. Nice pivots off of levels to look at. Gives me decent spots to size in and run my stops tighter. It's just solid. Love the tick chart. Yo, Dog, with the follow on YouTube. Appreciate it. I would love in a perfect world to stay break even here, get a push into 600s and scale out some more. Just going to require the market to work with us a bit. That's all. Not much I can do. Not much I can do. Why do you open courses? Should I open courses, chat? Would y'all like me to do that? Yeah, live accounts don't have the calendar. They don't have the calendar. I don't know why. Dude, 10 more likes to 200 likes. Let's get it. Run it up. Look, guys, we've taken a couple scalp trades today. It's not been a super clean day. We're up about $500 just taking scalp trades with no more than 5. I don't think we've gone over 5 micros. Super, super solid. See if we can break into the 590s here. It's at F core sellers. We might get session highs here. We're only 10 points away. It feels like so far away because of how slow this price action is, but it's really not that far away. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'll be here Monday, man. Oh, wow, nice. I think I'll be here Monday. I am going to be out of town a little bit, but maybe I can take my laptop and do live streams there. Be out of town for Christmas. Let's see if we can get that. What's the need of a course when you can do practicals depend on theory? I think we got to learn more trading rather than studying. Trump's supposed to talk in 3 minutes. Oh man, darn it. What's going on with Topstep? I hit day 10. Still no payout option. I don't know, man. Try to talk to support if you can. Can you take 2 or more payouts in a day? Can you? You might be able to. I don't know. I think it's 1 payout a day. I'm not sure. You might be able to do 2. Oh, it's so difficult to get 10 points to the upside without retracement. So difficult. Normally size down. Yeah, I'm sized down a little bit here on Friday. Yep. This is like nutty, bro. It's been so difficult to hold. Just like I'm not even asking that much. I just want to. Can't even get 600 without a 20-point pullback. This is yucky stuff. I wanted a $500 day. This isn't looking fun. This is not looking fun. That's really heavy. I think cutting it is the right move here. I'm not going to lie. Let's see if this wants to hold this low. If it does, I'll put the stop right here at 580, but I don't love it. I don't love it. Damn, bro. Like we're winning, we're green, but it's not been an easy day to trade. Fortunately, we're green, right? But like, ugh. Really yucky day. Yeah, this is just ugly stuff here. How deep are we gonna get this retracement? Let's see. A lot of people having issues with support tickets. Yeah, man. Tough. Sorry about that. Think that's ugly? Yeah, I think that's ugly. I think that's ugly. Today sucks. What's Trump talking about? Do I need to pull up the YouTube here? I don't see anything about Trump talking. Yo, successful first day. So look, check it out. We were live. TikTok got taken down like it always does. I don't know why. Appreciate the 200 likes, guys. Incredible chat. But we were live on Twitch. We still are on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. All over the place, dude. Kick ass. And on Kick, too. Nice. Anybody seen a market that is worth taking a look at? Oh, this is that Friday right here. This is that Friday. Where's the least delayed stream? I don't know, honestly. Hey, appreciate that, Rejected. Appreciate that. Ooh, let me check out Bitcoin here. Okay. This range is just so yucky on Bitcoin. How does Bitcoin trade during the weekend? Can we see a dump on Bitcoin during the weekend? Silver. Low key might have to check out. It's so high. You trade ICT? Nope, not here, man. We don't trade ICT here, man. We don't trade that nonsense. No, I don't personally trade it. I don't know. Do you guys trade ICT? There might be some ICT traders in here. There might be. I was just joking. ICTs, whatever. Like, if it works for you, man. I'm not one to doubt somebody's strategy. I think it's all about, man, what's more important than the strategy itself is like managing your risk, managing your emotions. Management of the trade is so important too. I could go on. I mean, there's so many things to talk about in terms of like managing an actual trade. You manage a trade wrong, and it could just, that's huge. How you manage the trade. What do you trade? Price action? Yeah. I just trade price action, man. Trade price action. I trade momentum when we have momentum. Today we don't really have momentum, so yeah, price action. structural levels, market structure. I purposely, when I see ICT, like when I see a fair value gap, I purposely try not to take a trade that would line itself up with an ICT like model or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? I purposely try to avoid taking a trade that would be like an ICT trade. Like if I catch myself in the same trade as an ICT trade, I'm like, oh, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical this is gonna work, man. Yeah, bro. The ICT, the guy himself, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's too like. I think it just does. I'm old, man. I'm like 27 now. There's not like a lot of older ICT trader. It's too young for me. It's too young. It's like a young cat thing. I don't trade ICT. Maybe it works. Maybe it does. It probably does work. Like I said, I think it's more about risk management, emotion management. How many funded accounts do you have right now? Zero. I have my 2 live funded accounts, but I have 0 funded accounts, like sim funded. All the big Apex 1 million payout guys and gals are ICT traders, though. Like I said, I didn't say it didn't work. They all sell courses, bro. Yeah. If profitable, why sell course? How you gonna do it if you really don't want to dance? I trade ICT, but yeah, but liquidity is not an ICT concept. That's been around since the origin of financial markets. Liquid markets, illiquid markets. That's not an ICT concept. You gonna trade NQ? I've been trading NQ, bro. I'm still trading NQ. I'm just being patient. I don't see an ICT setup right now, so I can't take one. We need an inversion fair value gap, liquidity sweep through the Asia lows, looking for a V-shaped recovery into an untapped breaker block. It doesn't fit my model right now. No, this is tricky to get a damn like an actual clean move. ICT trader do a heart attack. I would give an ICT trader a heart attack right now if I drew this on the screen, but it's valid as of now, right now. This shit is more valid right now than an ICT concept at this moment. This is more. We're in an ascending range, chat. I know it sounds silly, but bro. Truth. How do people make it work? Who makes it work that yeah, dude, there's not I don't know, man. What ICT trader? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know they have the big payouts and stuff. I have big payouts, but I don't trade ICT, but also I don't have a course. I don't have a course. I don't have a course. I've started a riot in the YouTube chat. One person asked about ICT and we started a full on. We're like lighting the ends of our pitchforks on fire. If you trade ICT, get the hell out of here. Just kidding. Just kidding. So we're averaging like one trade every 20 minutes, but the trades are like $100 trades. So that's been working. Let's continue. I'm not trying to bore y'all to death, but we got to be patient, man. Got to. None of them just trade without a course. I know, right? Like, yeah. It is interesting. It's interesting. It's almost like if you do ICT, you have to sell a course. Can't be an ICT trader without having a course. Yeah, we're crawl. We're in crawl. We're in crawl. I see that we're in crawl. It's hard to get into crawl, isn't it? Yeah, it's a big cult. I wonder when the ICT cult thing will like crumble a little bit. Like once people like, you think it's just gonna be around forever? You think it's just like a staple now? I wonder what percentage of like new retail traders trade ICTs. Probably like 60-70%, at least of futures traders. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Brutal. We'll stick around. We got 3 hours still. We'll stick around another hour and a half. Take maybe one more trade. What percent of traders go live? I think like 1%, man. I think. Man, the only real trade is like a break of high day. But this thing, yeah, we're just crawling higher. Yeah, I think that's the thing with ICT. It like promises that you like what is it? Like you know the mind of the market maker. Like you know the secret formula as to where the market's moving to trap other dumb traders. And they will be your liquidity. As if there's like a massive group of traders with their fingers in their mouths, just like becoming ICT traders' liquidity. Price needs to affiliate. Yeah, that's facts. I mean, it's all. Will you be my liquidity? I will be your liquidity for sure. Yes, I like to be liquidity. Well, you have to be on a live account to be anybody's liquidity. First of all, I'm in long. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm trying to find a decent entry. But yeah, we're in the army crawl. But wait. Chat. Careful. There's a 1 hour bullish imbalance there. We need to tap into that liquidity and look for an inversion of a fair value gap out of that on a lower time frame, and then take the first presented retracement towards New York session highs here. That's what we need. I'm long. And then there's me. I'm long. I'm long. Looking for a move back to 600s here. Oh, this isn't a fair value gap? Is it? Oh, because of this wick right here? Does this wick invalidate the fair value gap? Why does that wick invalidate the fair value gap again? Dude, no, I will say this. I will say this. Look, maybe ICT works, maybe it don't. I don't know. I'm not going to hate on it. But what I will say, though, I see a lot of people talking about fair value gaps on like the 1 minute chart, and I think that's ludicrous. I think that is insane. I think that is insane. That's actually crazy to me. The 1 minute fair value gaps. We might buy some more in the like 70s, 60s. All right, I got in two more there, 580s. $30 fair value gap. Yeah, that one's wild. That one's wild, I'm not gonna lie. We'll flag on 2 second. 2 second. Think we hit a 560 here? You think? I mean, that wouldn't be crazy. I think, unfortunately for me, if we get down to 560, I'd probably like to just cut it. Like under this low at 57s. Now we wait. Anyone in a sell? Chat, anybody in a sell? I don't know, maybe. See if the 60s hold here. How to pass 300 Apex account? You know what? I've tried that one before. I don't know if that one's totally worth it, man. Because don't you still have to make the buffer just to get a payout? So you still have to make, like, once you do get it funded, what's the buffer? Like $10,000? I still like the 150Ks. I still like the 150Ks. The markets are waiting on the Epstein files? You think? Imagine. Check out gold. Crawling. You think gold can break through 43.90s here? You put it on a leash. Wait, no, we don't want to sell that. I'm long gold. I'm gonna look for this breakthrough 43.90 on a tight leash. There's 88.9. I still have that NQ long at 84. Play that funky music, white boy. Bro, nothing wants to break out today. Nothing. Should see a breakout on gold here. We're going to take high day in the next couple minutes. If. Still in a gold long? You in a gold long? If we test the 88s again on gold, I'll add one more. Oh, good lord. Hold on a second. We can't catch a thing today. Needs to hold 80s here. Bro, this PA is actually killing me right now. 83 is not one to hold. Just kind of watching. I know this can still get bought here. Like, quick wick and go. But yeah, we need to start holding like 80s. Best Apex? Yeah, I really would use... I would use a different firm. I think they're good if you like exhausted all your options. How's the sound quality? They're pretty good, man. They're not the most comfortable headphones, but they're solid. Sitting here in this damn gold trade. It's a decent bounce to 83, but we got to get back to the highs. Nothing wants to get any breakout today. Gold and NQ kind of fading here. So you get a little bit of heat on gold NQ. I'm just watching to see if dip buyers step in. I will cut gold if we break 81. Everything kind of wants to start rolling over as soon as we get long both. Hold your breath, chat. This can get back to 86. It'll start to look better. Hey, Mohammed, appreciate the sub on YouTube, Mohammed. You trade, yeah, I always use the 500 tick chart to get my entries. Always, always, always. Lack of follow through is killing me right now. Killing me, killing me, killing me. Gold looks like it's about ready to fall off the face of the earth. Yeah, that's unrecoverable. Unrecoverable. That gold is, it's too far, damn it. Too far gone. Too far. Just barely peaked above the hourly high. Didn't get any follow through. Yeah, I think this price action is about dry for me. We were up, now we're back to kind of break even. I don't feel the need to try to push anything crazy today. I'm not getting price action subpar, and I'm also not getting momentum, which I desperately need right about now. So, what, you trade? Yeah, I don't think we should keep pushing it. I'm gonna walk away flat. I'm gonna walk away flat. Try to get a little aggressive and compound a little bit, but it's not looking good. I don't like gold even testing 80s there. Yeah, see 80s. 80s not even want to hold on gold. Get out of long. Yeah, I'm out of everything. I'm out of everything. It just went totally flat. I don't. All markets are kind of starting to roll over. Can't break the highs on NQ or gold. We flat. Bouncing off an equal low of 58s. VWAPs. Where's VWAP? We haven't had a VWAP. Damn, VWAP's all the way at 470. Might be a scalp opportunity on NQ to break under this equal low at 50s. Okay, I got short there on NQ. Started position at 59. Stop it out under that pivot of 71. Looking for the break under 58. There's 50. See if we can follow through. See if we can follow through as we're not holding that. We're not holding above 550s anymore. Do we go back to the lows of the range at 500? See what we can get here. We start to pick up some momentum. I might add. Yeah, I'm gonna add. I added 8. I'm in 8. Sorry, I added 3. Now I'm in 8. Like we're pushing to the 530s. I'm in 10 now. Keep failing to hold bids at 50s. Yeah, this is starting to lose buyers here at this point. It's like about to roll over through 50s. This might flush like 20 points. Here we go. 40s, looking for 30s. You can see it in the price action. The continued pivots, rejections from sellers. Off sellers defending 70s, sellers defending 60s. Buyers just losing strength. Continue to see aggressive wicks to the upside. It's a slow fade until we break an equal low. Then we pick up momentum. This is the first time we've seen momentum today, like real momentum. I'm looking for 44 to break. Then I look at you. Email. Do y'all see the Michael Batak email? Nobody talking about the Topstep email? Can you use air? They're wireless, so yeah, they're wireless. I think you can use them plugged in, but they are wireless. Like they're wireless right now. They're charging. What do they say in the email? What are we doing? We have posted more specific updates in the Discord. So they're just trying to fix it, I guess. When did they see the email? You never got one? Really? Huh. Let me pull it up. NQ's still selling. I think we might have a trade here, chat. Damn it. Times are good or bad. We might have a fish here, chat. You caught the gold short? That shit looked like it wanted to break out. Oh, wow, it did go went lower, went lower. I thought we were gonna kind of break through 43.90s. It's a nice rejection of 52s. Damn, bro, there's just so much. There's just no follow through today. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. This is rough. Where are you in Texas? I'm in San Antonio, man. Around. The Riverwalk, yeah, we need to go there, man. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been there in like a year. We're not getting anything quick today, Chad. Nothing quick. Absolutely nothing quick. It's another aggressive push into the 40s. You don't want to see it break down here, like right here. But we don't. Interesting. Hey, sweetie. Look at you. I'm just not seeing opportunity. I'm not seeing opportunity today. Co-Wetzel. Yeah, I don't really like, not to be Debbie Downer, I don't really like his music that much, honestly. Don't really like his music. Looks trappy. Yeah, this is just one of them days. It's so difficult to get any follow through. Low 60s can still reject, but tornadoes. There's no tornadoes here unless you're in West Texas, bro. There's not. There's no tornadoes. They say Texas has the most tornadoes, and I was like, how? I've never seen one in my life. A lot of them are in West Texas though, and like nobody lives out there because, well, it's just mainly like oil land over there. No tornado. I wouldn't mind seeing a tornado every once in a while, man. I think it'd be awesome. It's like this thing. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it wants to do, man. I like the idea of a break of. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of depending on momentum in a market where we're not getting momentum, and that's hurting me a little bit. I don't do too well when we don't have momentum. See if this high at 65 fell. That's a nice little pullback off of it. Let's see if we can get some continuation into the 50s again. Get back into green for a second. That'd be nice. Why don't you close if you know? I don't know what it's going to do. I have no clue what it's going to do. I've got my stop in place. I like where it's at. It's been stuck in a very, very choppy range today. Isn't that a thing in Texas where people purposely drive near a tornado? Yeah, I think people do that everywhere, but I think they're sick. I think they're cool. I've never seen one though because, like I said, they're in West Texas, and I don't live in West Texas. I'm in like Central. Not a lot of people live in West Texas, I don't think. You look like 40s. Do I look 40 to you? Really? I look 40? Yo, be new with the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, man. Let's see if we get some follow through on this trade here. It's the mustache. High risk trade? Every trade's a high risk trade, man. Kind of. Why do you say it's high risk? Is it because you're long and I'm short? No, I don't know. We'll see. I liked it, but when you see 44 as a breakdown here. All his trades are high risk. He doesn't care. You got to risk it for the biscuit, man. You got to risk it for the biscuit. I think he's already committed to Project X. I don't know, man. I'm not sure why, Edgy. They kind of did commit to it a little bit. They're kind of committed to it a little bit at this point. Sure, they'll figure it out. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Just need some polishing and stuff. I don't know. What level you want to take profit at? Yeah, if we can break 244s, I would like to see some acceleration down to like 230s, 220s here. Maybe into this next support at 230s. Gotta get under 240s right here. You need to close below 545. It's a jam money withdrawal. Yeah, I wouldn't have a live account anymore. I wouldn't have it anymore if I took it all out. Let's give it a couple minutes. Give it a couple minutes. Top of the hour here, by the way, right now. Couple seconds. I wouldn't mind if Project X added like a little clock up here. All right, there's a fresh hour. So you just run it back to the highs on this hourly, the open of this hourly here. They low-key are running that shit up on the hourly open. Damn you, damn you. I hate when they do that shit. Fresh hourly opens up and we just run it. It's a nice pivot off of 64. Still good, still good. Yeah, that double top held. 65's held. See if we get the flush down. This hourly needs to flip. This hourly flips right under 51. We'll see. Right here, pretty much. If we can get 51s, we flip red. We might be in the kill zone. We might be in the chop zone, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think we're in the chop zone. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna keep the stop that I've got, but this is not a fun time. All right, we're gonna get taken out here for sure. Yeah, that hourly open, they just ripped it, man. They just absolutely ripped it out of the open. That is rough. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. I'm down 300. I'm getting just chopped the heck up. We're gonna call it there. $300 loss. I think we overtraded, chat. I think I stayed on the live too long and overtraded. No, we were up 400, down 300. I'm gonna just call it there. This is just utter chop, chop, chop. Hard to catch any trade for me. I need momentum. I don't have momentum, so I'm gonna call it there. I will be back. It'll be a long week, but we'll be back Sunday night, then Monday, or maybe Monday morning. But we'll figure it out. All right, y'all. I appreciate you for watching. Small loss on the day. We're gonna cut it there. I'm not gonna keep trading. Make it worse. Crappy Friday. Crappy Friday. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. I will see y'all on Monday. Take it easy.